The void has consumed us all. Is this the end? What divinity dwells in this madness? Calamity bears not name nor face, yet draws closer still.
I shall return you to the past. You must prevail, no matter the cost. Reshape the future by your own hand. Sentinel of Cetera, I await your return.
PlayStation. Storm inbound. Watch yourselves out there, troopers.
Got movement. Form up.
PlayStation.
I do need to tell you, Jacob, you're not gonna catch me. What you did back there may have exceeded expectations, but you have to realize when it's time to draw a line in the sand.
I don't think you understand. When you started selling my data to other people, you made it personal.
What? Like you're not on social media? Scratch that. You probably aren't. Okay, what do you need from me to fuck off?
Give me some intel, and maybe I give you a break.
What do you want to know, Sherlock?
You can start by telling me who you're doing all this for.
Oh, you really don't get it, do you? You need to take a look inside yourself, Diaz. You're fighting against your own.
What does that mean?
You're a big boy. Fucking figure it out.
PlayStation.
This is where you put what you've learnt about weapons and forging into practice. Weapons are split into 3 categories: slashing, piercing, and blunt types, with some weapons having the option of swapping between both slashing and piercing. To ensure you're using the right weapon for the job, check the enemy's outline for their weak points and cycle through your equipped weapons. Fighting with the right weapon and targeting an enemy's weak points ensures that you'll make quick work of all those you come up against. Make use of the terrain by sticking to the higher ground to gain the advantage in battle. Atso is also here to assist. He will analyze and document every enemy you encounter, recording all the details in his chronicle.
Starting my notes on these foul putrid ones.
The more you face each enemy type, the more detailed Atso notes will become, revealing their lore and better strategies to defeat them.
A masterpiece.
Defeating a certain number of enemies wielding the same weapon will unlock that weapon's forging scroll. Once the scroll is collected, the new weapon will be ready for you to forge, thus further improving your arsenal. Fight your way through your quest and forge your legend.
My name is Gaius Julius Mento. I died centuries ago. I am a tribunus in the Legion of the Dead. We are serving Septimus Sulla, the fearsome leader of Eberacum. He wants descended into the underworlds to recruit an army of fallen veterans. We are the Ninth Legion, the ultimate army of Rome. We are more powerful than ever, and we are ready to return. We crossed a dozen hells to get out of Tartarus, but finally, we have found the way out. Only to arrive to the island between the realm of the living and the dead. Avalon.
PlayStation。
这是禅一咒， 从命化夫歌，诗万横魔界，碧血平湖托，君王曾颠覆春秋气醉我，但闻青史外，谁家妻儿说？
PlayStation。
You never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you. The first signs are really subtle, but over time, it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity.
I should know. It runs in my blood.
You a witcher? That monster slayer they's talking about in the village?
About to ask me for help, aren't you? I can help, but I don't work for free.
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Heard you wondering about my swords. One's for monsters. The other for humans.
This land never flowed with milk and honey. Now it flows with blood.
They hired me to kill the beast. Thing is, the real beast is something else, though.
Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known.
Geralt, we should stay out of it.
Choosing the lesser evil can be hard at times.
Be careful, Geralt.
I'll rip your back off, mutant!
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples.
The fire burns! The fire cleanses!
Your life is yours exclusively. You choose who you are. And that's why I can't let this go.
My daughter Cirilla, she's in danger. You will find her and bring her to me.
Gotta save Ciri, whatever the cost.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there.
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins. Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her.
This is the end, Geralt.
It's just the beginning.
Death hath cast its shadow o'er this land. All hope seemeth lost. Yet still thou dost fight. Why? What seekest thou in the dark? A touch of warmth? A gold coin or two? No. Deep within these folds of flesh, you and I both know. Death has judged us rightly. For we are but beasts, unworthy of salvation.
Talk about the Clone Wars. They talk about the big moments, the crisis points, planetary invasions, all-out assaults, cities bombed to rubble. Truth is, there's a war you don't see. The one fought in the shadows, the war beneath the war. A war that's won with the right strategy. Surveillance, ciphers, good old-fashioned sabotage. These aren't the heroes they tell stories about. They're professionals. Setting aside their differences to take on the impossible. But that's the job, and they get it done.
Captain Hondo Onaka.
Do you have a crew coming to break you out?
I am in between crews right now.
Right.
The great Gepi treasure. Split it all. With the finder's fee, of course.
I think we're moving more towards equal shares.
You sound like those raiders. I had to cut them loose. They were not happy.
Coordinates are set.
It's you against us, Hondo.
Your fortune is for you to seize. It is time we made our move.
You good, Hondo?
Better than good, my dear. You want riches, you want fame. You don't get the treasure without taking the risk.
What has happened to this place? Dead Hunter, this is Hermann. Wherever you are, you must find out what the dead are up to. Keep your wits about you, Dead Hunter. I wish you luck, my friend. Sound. Mein Gott. Suiciders.
Consider that bone picked. Splendid. Got it.
Courage, Dead Hunter. We need to see what lies inside, no matter what horror lurks beyond those doors.
PlayStation.
This place has been buried for centuries. Today is our chance to discover what no one else has seen.
Reed, did you copy?
Loud and clear, Alice.
The earthquake has turned everything upside down. You won't believe what I'm seeing. Hey, drop me a crowbar. I'm gonna try to get in. I'm hooking up the camera now. Let me know if you're getting the feed.
Behind you! There's something behind you!
I've never seen anything like this before. What was that? I think I'm not alone down here. I think we've unleashed the curse.
Good evening, Noah. Having trouble sleeping again? Your cortisol levels are elevated. Something's interfering, detecting temporal anomaly. Processing environmental data. Memory patterns are realigning. Noah, stabilize your breathing rate. Focus on my voice. Vital signs critical. Stay with me, Noah. Noah, the knowledge, it's beautiful. Good evening, Noah. Having trouble sleeping again?
PlayStation.
Things. But the dream is not over. My dream. Yours. Now. Run. PlayStation.
PlayStation.
¡Bienvenidos a México!
Like the first time, like the first time.
PlayStation.